Her name was Bambi, she was a dancer. And those 600 guys were there, she walked around completely bare. They'd hoot and holler, give her $1. And though he often risked his life, Tony always told his wife, I will be back by dark, or I'm at Fenway Park. But when she walked across that floor, Tony stayed for more at the Golden Banana. The place where you can't bring your Nana. At the Golden Banana. Music and flashing, but always bring cash into the Golden Banana. Golden Banana. His name was Salvi, he worked construction. He liked to work out at the gym. Then she made Google eyes at him. He gave her money, she called him honey. He said, could I bring you a drink? She said, I'm working, but let me think. The guys from the tool shop thought Sal was at the top, till he found out a freaking beer was $6 a pop. At the Golden Banana, the place where you can't bring your Nana. At the Golden Banana. Music and flashing, but always bring cash into the Golden Banana.
I'm not paying that much for beer.
Golden Banana.
Yeah, me neither. It's too bad. I think she likes me.
Golden Banana.
Let's get out of here.
Golden Banana.
God, I'm supposed to be my mother.
Golden Banana.
A long time ago, around Memorial Day, a guy decided to take his wife and kids away. But one thing that he forgot as he headed to the Cape is a fact that you can't escape. Oh no, there'll be green Mitsubishis and lots of Jeeps, a couple of Humvees with some rich bastard creeps. There'll be Chevys, Fords, and minivans, but this I should warn, you'll never get across that bridge in Bourne. So he started on his journey, and an exit he had missed. His wife was getting angry, and all his kids had to piss. He said, I'll pull this thing over if you all don't shut your yaps. The jam that he was facing, they don't show that on the maps. And there were green Mitsubishis and lots of Jeeps, a couple of Humvees with some rich bastard creeps. There'll be middle fingers and swearing like when you're watching porn, but you'll never get across that bridge in Bourne. So he had a bright idea and said, I'll take the other bridge. But the kids still had to pee, and the wife continued to bitch. Well, he made a turn and gunned it, and had the gas to the floor. But it was the same freaking jam at the Sagamore. And there were more Mitsubishis, and even more Jeeps, and even more Humvees full of rich bastard creeps. He knew that even if he turned around and blasted his horn, he'd never get across that bridge in Bourne. Ah!
Chatham. Took my Beamer from the 6, headed all the way down Route 6, and look at me! I'm in Chatham! Chatham. Cash and credit, they'll accept, and checks and checks and checks and checks and checks! I'm in Chatham! Do-a-doo-bee. Chatham. Do-a-doo-bee. Chatham. Work my ass off for success. My bank account's a mess. It doesn't matter. Don't matter. 'Cause I'm in Chatham. Chatham. Golf on the left side, beaches on the left. Chatham. What a mess, my beach is in tatters, cause it's been battered. But nonetheless, I'm in Chatham. Do it to me. Look at me. Chatham. Yeah, look at me. I'm in Chatham. Chatham. I almost shat him.
Once again, the environmentalists have won another battle. This time it's the piping plover. The little bird is in danger of becoming extinct, so the National Wildlife Federation has ordered that many parts of beaches throughout New England on our seashore be roped off, creating more room for the little birds to nest, but much less room for us. The problem we have is that these birds live near the sea. That means there's no beach left for folks that go like you and me. But I think I have a plan. And though some folks may disagree, there must be 50 ways to kill a plover. 50 ways to kill a plover.
Oh dear.
You just step on his back, Jack, fillet him in a pan stand. You don't need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me. You put him under a bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. You drop him up in the sea, Lee, and go to the beach. Ooh, give him a crack, Mac. Scratch him in the sand, Dan. Just eat him with poi, Joy. Just listen to me. And put him under a bus, Gus. You don't need to discuss much. Drop him off in the sea, Lee, and just go to the beach.
Every day I take this bus.
Ooh yeah, the Fung Wah Bus.
There's usually 30 or 40 of us.
Ooh yeah, the Fung Wah Bus.
I'm so nervous I just sit and whine.
Ooh yeah, the Fung Wah Bus.
Cause we could crash most any time.
Ooh yeah, the Fung Wah Bus.
Thank you, driver, for getting me here.
Ooh yeah, the Fung Wah Bus.
Cause you just missed hitting that Volvo's rear.
Ooh yeah, the Fung Wah Bus.
I don't wanna cause no fuss.
Ooh yeah, the Fung Wah Bus.
But next time please don't drive this bus.
Ooh yeah, the Fung Wah Bus.
I want it, I want it, I want it. You want what? A new driver.
You can have it.
Get me off of this thing.
Ooh yeah, the Fung Wah Bus.
I'll pay more than $15. Get a new driver.
Ooh yeah, the Fung Wah Bus.
Get me out of here.
Ooh yeah, the Fung Wah Bus.
I'm buying a sheep tonight.
You don't say. I'm buying a sheep tonight. I'm on my way.
Got my dough and my wife don't know that I'm buying a sheep tonight.
No more waiting or no blind dating. I'm buying a sheep tonight. I'm on my way. Yes, sir. I'm on my way.
In my bunk we will both get drunk. We're gonna drink Wally.
Oh boy. How wonderful when you feel that wool, cause I'm buying a sheep tonight. I'm on my way. Oh, you sing this one alone, Evis. Right on.
I'm on my way.
Oh, that's wonderful. Say, Evis, how come you're doing this?
Well, 'cause I want to pull the wool over Effie's eyes. How about you?
Oh, I don't know. I guess you could say I'm just a cheapskate. Oh,
Oh, that's a funny one
Yeah,
there.
that's a corker. Why don't you sing some more?
Hush, my dear, 'cause my wife is near and she won't think it is right.
But I can do what I want with you, 'cause I'm buying a sheep tonight.
I'm on my way.
All right now, yes, sir.
I'm on my way.
Everybody, come on.
You used to live in Somerville, but that's all in the past. 'Cause you stole some guy's Camaro and got the hell out of there fast. Then you headed to the beach where half the girls there have no brains. And you still think it's the 80s with your 3 pounds of gold chains. Are you living in Revere? Did you go away to do time? Are you gonna get some beers? 'Cause you had enough of mine. Are you living in Revere? Did you go away to do time? Are you gonna get some beers? 'Cause you had enough of mine. You've been telling me you're a genius since you were 17, but you keep saying wicked good, and I don't know what that means. Your 6 years at Bunker Hill College didn't turn out as you planned, but at least you got the booths, so now you're permanently tan. Are you living in Revere? Did you go away to do time? Are you gonna get some beers? 'Cause you had enough of mine. Are you living in Revere? Did you go away to do time? Are you gonna get some beers? 'Cause you had enough of mine. Keep drinking all of my beer. What's the matter with you?
Nothing, they were there. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you're the one from Chelsea.
You were from Somerville. Shut up,
Hey,
man.
what? Here's your mud flats right here.
Oh, shut up with that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right, it's all.
You kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
Pardon me, boys, is that the batter name should shoot you? I'm trying hard as I can to learn these names from Japan. Hey, there's also a guy, his name's Takashi Kasuwada. He's pretty good for his size. And here's some more of these guys. Fukudomi and Ichiro Shingo Takatsu, Kobayashi Komiyaba Matsui too, Daisuke Matsuzaka, even Keigawa, Nomo, Namora, to name just a few. Akanori, Muro, Masako Hida, I'm starting to understand it, it's so Fujinida. Okato's in power, he comes from Okinawa, Hideki Okajima, he will go very far. Again, pardon me, boys, is that the batter name should shoot you? I'm trying hard as I can to learn these names from Japan. Hey, Tomooka, it's pretty easy when you say it. But for now, the guy should shoot you, gonna be my man. I said the batter name should shoot you, gonna be my man. Shin shoot you, shin shoot you. There's the other mile where they have lots of cars, and every freaking corner has an Irish bar. Last night I saw Tom Doyle, and he didn't look good. I didn't look good, I didn't look good. Something tells me I'm living in Norwood. Something tells me I'm here in Norwood.
Norwood. It's the kind of town where you can take a walk, and if you're there 5 minutes, you'll see Ernie Bach. Last week he sold me a car, the deal wasn't that good. Come on down, he said, come on down. So something tells me I'm living in Norwood. Something tells me I'm here in Norwood. It doesn't matter what you do at all, you're gonna have to schlep your kids to Little League ball. But I'm lucky my kid's coach is a MILF with a glove. She's the only one I've been dreaming of. Dedham's very close, as well as Walpole. Whoops, I shouldn't mention them, we think they're a-holes. At least they're not half as bad as those snobs in Westwood. We hate those rich bastards. Something tells me I'm living in Norwood. Something tells me I'm here in Norwood. Something tells me I'm living in Norwood. Something tells me I'm here in Norwood. Right, Kip? I'm living in Norwood. Something tells me I'm here in Norwood.
Early in the evening, just about supper time, Donald's watching TV and having a glass of wine. Telephone starts ringing. Donald wonders if he will have to head downtown to bag another stiff. Donald the coroner out in the street, gotta take this poor guy in place. A great big toe tag on his feet. Check the pulse, there's nothing. Feel around his head. Write it on your notepad. This poor schmuck is dead. Oops, there's rigor mortis starting to set in. Slide him in the freezer till you will begin. Donald the coroner's out in the street. You gotta take this poor guy in place. A great big toe tag on his feet. Notify his relatives. Donald feels their pain. Now it's time to cut him up, then remove his brain. Cut his belly open, cause he had a hunch. Donald knows what killed him, it was Taco Bell for lunch. Donald the coroner's out in the street. You gotta take this poor guy in place. A great big toe tag on his feet. Donald the coroner's out in the street. You gotta take this poor guy in place. A great big toe tag on his feet. Donald the coroner's out in the street. I called my local realtor, cause I had to move away. She asked me where I'd moved to. I said Newton was okay. She said, what kind of money you make, honey? And I just told her, please don't put me into debt. And then she looked at me with those big brown eyes and laughed right in my face and said, you ain't seen Newton yet. Booby, you ain't seen Newton yet. I got a 12-room Tudor mansion that you ain't never gonna regret. Booby, you ain't seen Newton yet. You ain't been around. But now I'm feeling better because of what I heard. I'm moving near a doctor who once examined Larry Bird. He said, any house is nice here. So I took what I could get, and then I fell right into debt. And then he looked at me and laughed out loud and said, he said, you ain't seen Newton yet. Booby, you ain't seen Newton yet. How about a 3-room ranch with a leaky roof, but you'll probably get wet? Booby, you ain't seen Newton yet. You ain't been around. you should try West Roxbury or Natick. You ain't seen Newton yet.
Here comes menopause, here comes menopause. I love you, you're my wife. Here comes menopause, but please put down that knife. I know your mood swings suck and they are making you feel strange. It's a pain in the ass, but it will pass. You're just going through the change. Here comes menopause, I think there should be a pill for when I ask you to cook and you give me that look that you're about to kill. You think you're old, you feel hot then cold. I know it's called a flash, but if you let me live, I swear I'll give you 13 grand in cash. Whoa. Here comes menopause, it's a dirty shame. But believe me, hun, when all is done, I know I'll be to blame. But I don't hate you, it's Mother Nature. I think she must be sick. The experts tell us you must be jealous because men have a different part of the anatomy. Oh, menopause is coming tonight. Get out of the way. Yikes. Why are there so many stores with high prices all up and down Route 9? Nordstrom's and Macy's, Brookstone and Neiman's, all on the westbound side. And if you got bucks, you might choose to live here in the old bread factory. Someday we'll find it, the Natick Collection, the shopping, the traffic, and me. How do you get there to do all your shopping? There are so many ways. One is by Speen Street, one is Route 30, but that might take several days. I once drove in there on Doug Flutie Pass, but it didn't help me at all. Someday I'll find it, the Natick Collection, the cheesecake, the friendlies, the mall.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good,
It
though.
could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was
Get
terrible.
him away!
Hey, boo!
Boo!
Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, won't you come up to Maine?
Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, is our family the same?
He's walking down the street, hand in hoof with his favorite sheep.
Do you think he is the guy?
Yes, sir.
The one that makes all the other sheep sigh?
Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name?
It's Ephus.
Hello, I love you, won't you come up to Maine?
Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name?
Mine's Lamb.
Hello, I love you, is our family the same?
He wears his pants so high, like a typical Maine guy.
His sheep is woolly and her legs are long. When she bleats, my brain screams out this song.
Meeting women is so very hard, especially when you have a tractor parked in your front yard.
They think you are a fool, 'cause you only graduated from grammar school.
Hello!
How you doing?
Hello!
How you been?
Hello!
How's the wife and my kids?
Hello!
Can't get there from here.
Hello!
Not that very well.
Hello!
No, sir, you don't know.
Hello!
I guess so.
Hello!
Mighty fine, thank you.
Saugus night times, always a blast. Get your Mustang and drive around fast.
Me and Fonda needed relief, so we made out at Callie's roast beef. Saugus nights, drinking and fight. That's why we love our Saugus so much. Ooh. Tell me more. Did you go out and dance?
Tell me more, wear your camel toe pants.
Saugus girls all have wicked nice butts.
We hate girls from Revere, they're all sluts.
We like food that is spicy, not bland.
And we all are overly tanned.
Saugus nights, 'cause Somerville bites. That's why we love our Saugus so much.
Tell me more.
Call my bookie and bet.
Tell me more.
Has he knocked you up yet?
Saugus nights, they're such delights. Yeah, right.
Shut up, Richie.
You shut up. We love those Saugus
Hey, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. It's Dominick, my bookie. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. It's Dominick, my bookie. Boys, la la la, la 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 la. And girls, la la la, la 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 la. All right, that's good. Now everybody shut up. Let me sing this thing here. Here we go. I got a little friend. Hey, his name is Dominick. He's the guy that I call up when I need to make my picks. When you see me call Dominick, I guarantee you'll see that Dominick will tell you it's the Patriots +3. Oh, ching, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It's Dominick, the bookie. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. It's Dominick, my bookie, everybody. La, la, la. La, 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 la. What? La, la, la. La, 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 la. All right, now shut it here. I got some more to sing, so don't say nothing. Cinder blocks around his feet. That was my pal Fred. Oh, which Buddy D'Amato. Whoa, he's 5 large in the red. A cement coat for Angie. Hey, he knew what he had said. That sweaty pig, he left out the vig, so we put 2 in his head. Oh, ching, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It's Dominick, the bookie. Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. It's Dominick, my bookie, everybody. La, la, la. Feel it? Ah, la, la, that's nice. La, 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 la.
I was tired of driving, 'cause I left home at noon. Figured I'd get a head start, and I would be there soon. I loaded up my Isuzu and then got on Route 3. I had a beer before I left though, and now I gotta pee. If you like peeing in a beer can and a 5-hour wait,
Oh my God.
getting stuck back in Wareham with a guy that you hate. If you like getting there at midnight, hotels with overpriced rates, screaming kids, lots of fights, then take a trip to the Cape. If you like miniature golf, pal, at an $8 rate, pizza stands, liquor stores with the highest price in the state. If you can find the board at Sagamore when you've made your escape, that don't mean that you're near it. You're still 3 hours from the Cape. Come on, Joanne! Why don't you move that car? I've been here for 3 On the road again. There's tons of potholes on the road again. I got extensive damage to my car's rear end because of potholes on the road again. On the road again. I have to drive to work with several of my friends because I blew out my new pair of Michelins from potholes on that goddamn road again. On the road again. All you see is holes and ruts and bumps and ditches. It'll never end, 'cause this state's a bunch of lazy sons of bitches. It never switches. On the road again. My left speaker's out. Oh wait, it's on again. Oh God, I actually saw a couple of pothole men. But why the hell right now it's only 10:30?
I bet you wonder how I knew that your house was worth $1 million too. How many times have I heard before? It beats living on the North Shore. You sure took me by surprise when you said you were circumcised. Oh, I heard you came from Brookline, where most businesses are gold mines. Oh, I heard you came from Brookline. Ask my cousin Mel, he'll say fine. Yabba viva, heard you came from Brookline. You can get there on the Green Line, Bobby. Bobby, there's lots of lawyers in case you're sued. Every corner here is Chinese food. My brother Stanley has lousy luck, 'cause he moved next door to a schmuck. His wife Phyllis with her painted nails spends half his salary at Bloomingdale's. Oi, oi, I heard you came from Brookline. The name's Goldstein and not Stein. Oi, I heard you came from Brookline. Lox and bagels there all the time. Yabba bye, heard you came from Brookline. You can get there on the Green Line, Bubby. Oh, Bubby, oh yeah, heard you came from Brookline. You can get there.
Well, take those pants and shirt off, put up your feet, 'cause this is something, Waldo, that you're gonna think's real neat. We're gonna sit around in panties, Wally,
and put a good buzz on. Just pass a piece of pizza, put a cold one in a glass. I'll take the one-step camera and get pictures of your ass. We're gonna sit around in panties, Wally, and put a good buzz on. We'll have some Chinese food and 6 or 7 beers with Christina Aguilera and maybe Britney Spears. We're gonna sit around in panties, Wally, and put a good buzz on. So sit right back and giggle, get ready for the show, 'cause we'll be wearing panties, and Jody shouldn't know. We're gonna sit around in panties, Wally, and put a good buzz on.
Hi, Wally. Guess what I'm wearing? Ooh, the panty belt.
Yeah, that's a panty belt, that's right.
Hi, Wally.
Don't know why he won't go to UMass. This tuition is a pain in the ass. Could have worked around a couple of years, but instead I'm deep in debt to my ears. I got loans to the left of me, bankers to the right. Here I am, stuck with a kid at BU. Yes, I'm stuck with a kid at BU. And my trip to the poorhouse is a race. It's so hard to keep a smile on my face when I'm gonna have to mortgage my place. I got loans to the left of me, bankers to the right. Here I am, stuck with a kid at BU. Well, I started off with something, but it's costing me a fortune. It's expensive, man. Then he thinks it's awful funny, holds both hands out and wants money and says, please.
Come on, get out of here.
Please.
It's $5, now screw.
I'm still trying to make some sense of it all. I need 27,000 by fall. Got another kid who wants to enroll in marine biology at Woods Hole. I got loans to the left of me, bankers to the right. Here I am, stuck with a kid at BU. Yes, I'm stuck with a kid at BU. Oh, stuck with a kid at BU.
Went to see the Red Sox at Fenway. Hadn't had a thing to eat all day. 'Cause there's so much food and lots of choice, when all of a sudden I heard a voice that said, hey babe, try a sausage on the mild side. They said, hey bubby, try a sausage on the mild side. And all the other vendors went, two, to-do, why don't you buy two, to-do, why don't you try two, to-do, why don't you get two, to-do. What, are you kidding me? I can barely handle one without getting the thing right there in the middle of my chest. That's like, one time I went out to Boston Garden. I had a spicy sausage and felt my arteries harden. The vendor said Digel will help that gas, 'cause flames were shooting out my ass. But hey, baby said, try a sausage on the mild side. Hey, Schlemiel, over here, try a sausage on the mild side. And all the other vendors went, my wife Blanche always worries about my bunions, but her favorite sausage is in a roll with onions. But she never lost her head, even though her peppers were red. She said, hey honey, try a sausage on the mild side. What, are you stupid? Try a sausage on the mild side, and all the other vendors went.
Well, we don't like fancy skirts.
But we love flannel shirts in Maine.
And that brother you had,
He just could be your dad in Maine. Well,
have no fear.
you can't get there from here
Yeah.
in Maine. Yes, sir.
Most nights out are real cheap.
Especially if you have a sheep in Maine. Now,
And you're not one of them.
if your name is not Lim in Maine.
Stephen King's about the only good thing
In Maine. Of course, he's not much good ever since he got in that car accident.
Yeah, might's well be dead. That's what I hear.
My wife Effie saw him in the hospital, said he broke his leg in 2 places.
Well, he should stay out of those 2 places then.
Yeah. Let's say we head down a $3 Dewey to get ourselves a beer.
That sounds like a fine idea.
Yes.
I take the tea in the morning. I take it back home at night. Each time I take it, something always breaks it. I know the next breakdown's in sight. It breaks down in the nighttime. It'll break down in the day. It has more breakdowns than anything else, and they call it the MBTA. It breaks down. I'm stuck again in Wonderland. Cell phone don't work, can't call my wife. Breaks down, they're never gonna fix it, man. Stuck here all night. All day. When I was a little boy,
When I was just a boy,
my mother would call my name.
when I was just a boy,
She said, now where do you want to take vacation?
when I was just a boy,
I'm not an educated boy,
when I was just a boy.
but I got a place I think we should try. Now my mama loves me, she loves me. We got to the beach and she hugged me. It was lovely, Hummarock. It's lovely, Hummarock, oh baby, it's lovely. It's lovely, 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 lovely. Now when we used to go to Hull, my mother would call my name. She said, now Sydney, who do you think you're fooling? It's time that we talk to your old man. He's on Social Security, and you know he loves me. He loves me. And nobody has to shove me. Let's hit lovely Hummarock. Oh, lovely Hummarock, oh baby, it's lovely. Oh, Sydney, it's so very lovely. I was a Marshfield resident, but the beaches just weren't the same. I said, now who do you think you're fooling?
My mother's the PTA president. She stood up on the podium and said, now, Sydney, if you love me, we'll get both your Nana and Bumpy and go to lovely Hummarock. That lovely Hummarock, oh, Sydney, it's lovely. It's lovely, 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 lovely. Lovely Hummarock. I can't believe it's this real lovely. Lovely Hummarock. It's extremely lovely. Lovely Hummarock. It's unbelievably lovely. Lovely Hummarock. I can't believe that it's this lovely. Lovely Hummarock. And one more thing, it's lovely. Lovely Hummarock. It's really, really, really lovely.
Sometimes he'd want to be a woman. Sometimes he'd want to be a man. His shorts were polo, or he'd wear dresses cut so low. His friends, they could not understand. So he decided what he wanted.
I'm afraid.
He told his buddies at the dance. One big decision, plus one incision. Now Stanley's wearing ladies' underpants. Stan's now Joanne. His skirts get static cling to. He's wearing all the bling too. Although he's fat and homely, Stan's now Joanne. Tell Dad that you still love him, though it's hard to call him my old man. Stands now Joanne. One more time. Stands now Joanne.
Wow.
Tell Dad that you still love him, though it's hard to call him my old man. Stands now Joanne. Racing fans, are you listening? No more cheers, no more whistling. I dreaded this day, but they took it away. Now I'll never win at Wonderland. Beacon Hill, they conspired. Now there's hundreds, they've been fired. You activist jerks, these people need work, and I can never win at Wonderland. I would like to stand and watch the greyhounds run so fast they almost left the ground. Now some think we'll probably build a playground. How can I go lay my 50 down? Someday soon, they'll regret it. They'll be back, you can bet it. I'll bring lots of dough for Win Place a show, but for now I'll never win at Wonderland.
Yes.
For now I'll never win at Wonderland. It'll hurt for a while, like when you want to pee. And I know you won't smile, you'll be brought to your knees. And it hurts
to the highest degree. But you won't have a child, you're just sore from your vasectomy. You agreed with your wife, you'd be much better off. Now you can't even sneeze, or God forbid cough. And your buddies laughed when you pretended to scoff. What the hell is this we when you're sore from your vasectomy? Oh, you cry, what have I done? This thing used to be fun. I could use it at will. Oh, I should call my friend Wayne, 'cause I can't stand the pain. Maybe he's got a pill. So she got what she wanted, and she gives me thanks. But now I've got a gun that will only shoot blanks. I would rather be dead, because that's where this ranks. Though her mood may be right, I'll say no, not tonight. I'm still sore from my vasectomy. Oh, the legend, it said, 'twas a young man named Ed, was itching and burning one autumn. So he called his doc, and it came as no shock that he'd have to examine his bottom. The doctor said, "Son, tell me, what have you done?" The young man said, "I work for the Herald." The doc got out his book to schedule a look at the rectum of Edmund Fitzgerald. Ed returned in a week. Doc said, "Let's take a peek, since you scheduled this major appointment." He then put on his glove and then gave a big shove of his finger all covered with ointment. Ed's eyes then went all wide as Doc felt up inside, and he gave him a look of sheer peril. But what could he do, 'cause it hurt to go poo from the rectum of Edmund Fitzgerald. So the doc found a cure. He said, "Edmund, be sure, when you eat food, just cut it up tiny. Stay away from the spice, and then you'll have a nice and completely like new normal hiney." Ed said, "What do I owe?" Doc said, "No, Edmund, no. I would not hold you over a barrel. So I sing to you, friend, we have come to the end of the rectum of Edmund Fitzgerald."
To work, you felt like a jerk. Everyone was pointing and laughing until they all fell down. Then you turned around and finally realized what happened. So now you can't complain, but that ugly stain is gonna take a lot of work. Oh, it's so hard to wipe your bum when you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt. You've got to lift it up, bunch it around, and hold it up above your belly. You You better take this advice and don't think twice, or your back is gonna be all smelly. So don't be a chump next time you take a dump. Remember, you will end up crying. Wear something small or nothing at all, but be careful if you wear Hawaiian. Don't you be a twit, make that paper knit something soft so that it will not hurt. Oh, it's so hard to wipe your bum when you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Yes, yes, it's so hard to wipe your bum when you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt. When you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt.